truth. Please don't forget, I am my body. When my body gets smaller, it is still me. When my body gets bigger, it is still me. There is not a thin woman inside me awaiting excavation. I am one piece. I am also not a uterus riding around in a meat incubator. There is no substantive difference between the repulsive campaign to separate women's bodies from their reproductive systems, perpetuating the lie that abortion and birth control are not healthcare, and the repulsive campaign to convince women that they and their body size are separate, alienated entities. Both say, your body is not yours. Both demand, beg for your humanity. Both insist, your autonomy is conditional. This is why fat is a feminist issue. All my life, people have told me that my body doesn't belong to me. As a teenager, I was walking down the street in Seattle's International District when an old woman rushed up to me and pushed a business card into my hand. The card was covered in characters I couldn't read, but at the bottom it was translated, "Weight loss, fat burn." I tried to hand it back. "Oh, no thank you." But the woman gestured up and down at my body, up and down. "Too fat," she said. "You call." In my early 20s, I was working a summer job as a cashier at an upscale general store and gift shop, or, as it was known around my house, the Bourgeois Splendor Ceramic Bird Emporium and Money Fire, when a tan, wiry man in his 60s strode up to my register. I remember him looking like the infamous Silver Lake Walking Man, if anyone remembers him, or if Jack LaLanne fucked a tanning bed and a Benjamin Button came out. "Do you want to lose some weight?" he asked, with no introduction. I laughed uncomfortably, hoping he'd go away. "Ha-ha, doesn't everyone? Ha-ha." He pushed a brochure for some smoothie cleanse pyramid scheme over the counter at me. I glanced at it and pushed it back. "Oh, no thank you." He pushed it toward me again, more aggressively. "Take it. Believe me, you need it." "I'm not interested," I insisted. He glared for a moment, then said, "So you're fine looking like that and getting the cancer?" My ears roared. "That's rude," was all I could manage. I was still small then, inside. He laughed and walked out. Over time, the knowledge that I was too big made my life smaller and smaller. I insisted that shoes and accessories were just my thing because my friends didn't realize that I couldn't shop for clothes at a regular store, and I was too mortified to explain it to them. I backed out of dinner plans if I remembered the restaurant had particularly narrow aisles or rickety chairs. I ordered salad, even if everyone else was having fish and chips. I pretended to hate skiing because my giant men's ski pants made me look like a smokestack, and I was terrified my bulk would tip me off the chairlift. I stayed home, as my friends went hiking, biking, sailing, climbing, diving, exploring. I was sure I couldn't keep up, and what if we got into a scrape? They couldn't boost me up a cliff, or lower me down an embankment, or squeeze me through a tight fissure, or hoist me from the hot jaws of a bear. I never revealed a single crush, convinced that the idea of my disgusting body as a sexual being would send people, even people who loved me, into fits of projectile vomiting, or worse, pity. I didn't go swimming for a fucking decade. As I imperceptibly rounded the corner into adulthood, 14, 15, 16, 17, I watched my friends elongate and arch into these effortless, exquisite things. I waited. I remained a stump. I wasn't jealous, exactly. I loved them, but I felt cheated. We each get just a few years to be perfect. That's what I'd been sold. To be young and smooth and decorative and collectible. I was missing my window. I could feel it pulling at my navel, my obsessively hidden, hated navel. And I scrabbled, desperate and frantic. Deep down, in my honest places, I knew it was already gone. I had stretch marks and cellulite long before 20. But they tell you that if you hate yourself hard enough, you can grab just a tail feather or two of perfection. Chasing perfection was your duty and your birthright as a woman, and I would never know what it was like, this thing, this most important thing for girls. I missed it. I failed. I wasn't a woman. You only get one life. I missed it. There's a certain kind of woman. She is graceful. She is slim. Yes, she would like to go kayaking with you. On her frame, angular but soft, a baggy t-shirt is coded as low maintenance, not sloppy. A ponytail is sleek, not tennis ball on top of a mini fridge. Not only can she pull off ugly clothes, like